can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart.
While I go there to balo, playing to while I go there to balo. You didn't make me the wait for your love. Go on my knees and I pray to the Lord. After all, you have taken it all. Everything I got, you have taken it all. Baby, I've been there for so long. Now you say you don't want this no more. I've been waiting for a sign. You delay me playing, wasting time. Don't make me wait in line. Don't make me waste my time. I've been waiting all my life, and I thought I thought you loved me. I thought you chose me. I tried to take care of your heart, but it's frozen. Why can't you show me? Don't leave me open. I thought you told me that you're ready, but you broke it. Oh yeah. If oh yeah, we'll be apart. Oh yeah.
If I could melt
If
Can we hear me? Can we hear me? Am I talking? Alright. Everything's working. So it's my understanding that... Hold on one damn second. ETE can win the championship after this race as long as they outscore RRT by 24 points. Team Drive and TIR, who are level on points, however, need to outscore ETE by 19 points, otherwise they are out of contention for the championship. Which is a big ask, and ETE have a really good one hand on the trophy already, because you have both RRT drivers that had quali bans and are starting at the back of the grid. So they'll have RRT will have all the work to do to try and get through the grid and try and keep themselves in contention and not let ETE get the championship today. I think we are waiting on a couple more drivers. So, other than that, really, I can show you the grid order. There's been like 1 or 2 changes, which people decided not to let me know, so, or never post it in Discord, so I don't know, this might not be 100% correct, but here we go. So we have ET Crowding on pole position, followed by XPG RDS, MUFC Big Lou, Brad, Liam in 4th, Langlands is in 5th. Yep, I'm getting all mixed up. So Liam's in 5th, Langlands in 6th, right? Sunrise in 7th, Platt is live in 8th, James in 9th, and we'll just call him Josh. Because why not? Looks more like Josh. Kiwi, who is not apparently racing now, someone else. I think it's GSRE Moss taking his position. TIR Dizzy in 12th. Sam is taking the place of WR Andrew. who qualified in 13th, Zirconium in 14th, Mini Devil in 15th, followed by Drunken Shamrock, who is also a swap out, with, we'll just call him One Eye in 17th, Cosmo in 18th, and then the two RRT drivers, Binala and Rapidcon in 19th and 20th. I think we're still waiting on two drivers. I don't exactly know who. Bit of a piss take. We've got an RRT driver that's still missing. And we have an Alfa Romeo missing. I think that's TIR Dizzy we're waiting on as well. Yeah, it's TIR Dizzy and Binala that we're waiting on to get things underway. So we'll just go back to... Oh no, we're readying up now. We're not waiting any longer. Add 5 minutes wait, and that's it. Let us know in chat, who do you think is going to win? Do you reckon... I think ET are definitely going to win the championship today. Especially with an RRT driver that's not actually shown up. It's just 2 versus 1 for the championship currently. If you're new to our channel, make sure to swap us a follow, as we've just 180 followers, so thank you very much to whoever gave us that last follow we needed. I can't actually see until I actually go onto the Twitch on my laptop, to be fair. 10 views, up the ETE. Well, I got the ETE graphic at 10 to 7. Pretty much 10 to 7 from Zirconium, and I managed to scrap a quick graphic through in... Oh, it's a wet race. Oh, it's a wet race. And TIR Jason has literally just joined, but he won't take a seat. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know if this will make a restart or not. But yes, up the ETE. Hello, hello. Managed to stick a graphic through in the last few seconds though, just before I could get the stream up and running. I'm hoping I can get some more of these streams going as well, because Langlands versus Crowding, I don't know, Big Lou's 21st in the world round here. This is his track. And he's in P3. So I don't know, like... Landland versus Crowden while Lou's off in the distance. That's more believable, to be fair. Lou's just a fucking rocket round here. In our tier 1 he managed a 2-stop against a 1-stop and nearly took the win on the last lap. And he didn't take... I don't think he'd taken any of the pit stops on the safety car, whereas the other person did. We are talking about Crowden now. Make sure to drop us a follow if you haven't already. We've got the grid up. Langlands has lagged out. I don't know what's happening. Someone's joined late. Someone's lagged out. What's happening? I'm going to find out what's happening in Discord. Because Langlands has lagged out. I think a couple other people have lagged out. Crowding is a Brazil race master. Brandon has shit internet. Langlands can't put a setup on. Oh my god. So it might not be Langlands versus Crowden, because he can't get a setup fixed. Anybody racing able to tell me, because I'm not like Soto, I like to know what's happening with the weather. As we have readied up. Is it going to be a dry race towards the end? I very much doubt it. I think it's going to be full wet. JJ better win? I wish I knew who JJ was, mate. Honestly. Get the live stream up. No, I'm going to show you last second. Fuck you. Ah, right. Fine. There we go. Oh, he's all the way back in P10. How's he going to win? You never know, it's wet. So, get that up, I get that up. I don't like the telemetry. The telemetry's a bag of bollocks. You still got the grid on the screen. Oh, don't. You talk shit. It's gone now. Let's see what XPG RDS Big Lou can do off the start against Crowding. What do you reckon? Do we, as Crowding absolutely puts into a wall on formation lap? That's looking hopeful. Wetter than sea. You dirty bastard. Always count on Ducati being an absolute stinker of a comp. Oi, 182 followers. Thank you, Passy and Oakley, for the follows. Actually, Rick, Oakley, I'm gonna. If you're still watching, I don't know if you're still watching. We'll find out in a second. Because I'm going to send you a picture that I'm not going to send myself a picture because I don't actually have it on my phone. Shit. Never mind. Hold on. I'll try and get it working. 2 seconds. Because I don't need really my laptop now. Right, I've sent it myself on my phone. I'll grab that and I'll send you on Discord what I literally made in 2 seconds for you guys if you do happen to win. As everyone's starting to come round through the grid now, so we're going to turn our attention actually to this shit. And I'll send it you in a few, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just sort that out in a second. Never mind that shit. Prediction for lap 1 safety car. Who's going to die turn 1? That's more likely. As now we'll sit on Bobby here. I'm guessing the 5 lights are out. Drive through penalties. RDS gets away. Big Lou has got a... Langlands has got a great getaway. Down the inside. Battling with Crowding. The 2 guys have ahead of a drive-through penalty, but you've got the 2 AERT drivers battling behind. But the lead car, without the front 2, is Crowding, followed by the 2 AERT drivers. We have a bit of a switch of positions between the Alpine and the McLaren, and the Williams now is getting a look up the inside. No, he is not. As we have a Red Bull in the wall. He's binned it. Thank fuck Ghosting's on, otherwise that would have been a collision and a half. Red Bull shuffle back up to the top. JJ's getting really close to the back of that Mercedes. He's going to sweep round the outside. That was a move and a half. And so is the Alpine, because that Mercedes... Right, okay, never mind. That Mercedes is not even in the session. So never fucking mind. But anyway, Langlands now is 1.2 seconds off Louis. Told me he didn't manage to get a setup gun as he's going wide off track and he needs to get used to that setup, whatever preset that is. As Liam gets past him now and he is under pressure from JDM Sunrise heading down the straight, but I'm guessing he's got a lot higher wings with not being able to choose his predominant setup. Brad heads into the pits, as does Cosmo, but Brad's serving the drive-through penalty. As there's a VSC. I wonder why. JJ has rejoined. Cosmo's getting new tyres on. Mini Devil's opted to go into the pits, probably to get a new front wing. I think that might be. Let's have a quick gander. Yep, no front wing. That's obviously what the VSC came from. So RDS yet to serve his drive-through penalty. So I think if he serves it after this VSC, if it ends in time, he might get in a bit of good clean air, to be fair, with everybody spreading out a bit. Brady's got a drive-through last time I raced them as well. Guy's got a twitchy clutch finger. Yep, your boy JJ is all the way down to 14th now. We'll get the position changes up as drive-through penalty for Mini Devil. As Brad has lost 6 places with that drive-through penalty he's had to serve. Zirconium's at 5 positions. He's had a good start to the race. As we're on board with crowding. I don't think anybody's close enough for any battling. Also, I don't know if I'm going to get co-commentary at any point throughout this race. Who knows? Brandon might just randomly appear. But Lou is a second behind crowding now, as Liam is 2 seconds behind Big Lou. Langlands is struggling in that balanced setup that it's stuck him onto, so he's going to be struggling until it's unless it dries up towards the end of the race. He might get a bit. Ooh. Langlands loses the car and it ends up causing a collision with Sunrise into the wall. So I wonder what... it's another VSC. Two VSCs in 3 laps. We're going for a record here, guys. I'll actually try and find you on Discord now, hopefully. I tried to find you on Discord, but I can't find you on Discord. Yeah, Oak. I don't know. Can't find you, mate. Seems like a bit of a shit one. Oh, I don't know. I'll work it out another day. Well, you'll see at the end of the stream, most likely. Anyway. As we are green, and crowding has headed into the pits along with the RDS. Big Lou takes the lead of this race. I wonder what crowding's doing. Did he have wing damage? RDS is disqualified from the session. I'm getting really confused. As Langlands is going on to Inters. Hold on. Crowding's gone on to Inters. So we'll hopefully let the race unfold, get his tyres up to temperature, and then we'll see the gap between him and Lou. As Rapidcon started on the intermediate tyres and is all up in 8th place. So now it's a battle between these two, because these two will be going at it for the championship. Langlands is going rather slowly. Why is there a yellow flag just sat there? Huh. These two are getting awfully close. I think it's getting a bit stale now. Everyone's kind of spread out already because of all the spins and safety cars and what have you. Fastest lap though from Liam, as Brad is hunting down Kurt. No, he's not, because he's ghosted as well. I wonder who the hell the host... Eesh. Internet's a bit dog shit, isn't it? I won't say anything else, but internet's a bit balls. Hold on, I'll just check what's happening with this board. Anyway. Who should any requests on who to look at, because there's a second pretty much between every fucking air. Let's switch the interval. Fuck it, to leader. Crowding is 17.6 seconds behind Big Lou on them intermediates. Shall we see it? Watch it and see if it goes down. Got a bit of a stale race going on right now. .8. So I don't know if it's time for the inters yet. Never mind. The top 5 go in as Crowden sets the fastest lap of the race, and he is going to be pumped up all the way into the lead with RRT Rapidcon on his ass with the 5-lap tyres that he started on, as he has a right snapper there, and that was a good catch. But now it's going to compromise him as Big Lou's coming out the pits, and we're going to sit on board with Big Lou as he ducks out of that, as he needs to get the temp. Well, actually, on the intermediates, you don't actually have to warm up your tyres. Now Lou is on the charge on the inters to try and catch back up to Crowding and see if he can make his life a bit of a difficult one. The two championship leaders, ETE in P1 and RRT in P2, just how it is in the championship. Whereas now everybody's on the inters apart from One Eye. We don't want that, we don't want that, right. We don't want that. Stops, everybody stopped apart from Drunken Shamrock and Rapidcon. It's a 3-way battle now for P2. Liam has managed to stick onto the back of Big Lou. Crowding sets the fastest lap of the race, just shy of hitting the 18s as Big Lou goes down the inside and gets past Rapidcon. Here's a nice helicopter view. Can we stick on this helicopter view for the rest of this race, please? Is Liam going to have the run out of turn 3 down towards turn 4? No, he isn't. 2.5 seconds separate the top two, and Big Lou is now giving chase to Crowding. Let's see how much that gap can either extend or go down by, as we see Kurt on the ass of Drunken Shamrock and gets passed down into turn 4. Liam is getting ever closer to Rapidcon with them fresher intermediate tyres. Mini Devil sets an 18 dead. That's a whole second faster than what Crowden was managing to do on the previous lap. So the track is drying out quite rapidly. The rain is getting quite easy. Big Lou, I think, is drawn in about 2 to 3 tenths this lap after passing Rapidcon. So he's giving chase all the way down the pit straight. Now is Liam right behind RRT Rapidcon. Can he make a pass down into the first turn? Big Lou sets a 17.8 for the fastest lap of the race, as Liam does a 19.2. So you can see the difference between the two drivers there. Now he has clean air. As everyone's kind of spread out again. Brad isn't in the race. Still, as we see a pass, Rapidcon must have had a bit of a wobble out of turn 3 because Liam is ahead going into turn 4's braking zone. The gap is now about 2.3 seconds between the top two, as we will now see is Platt is live, is getting closer to the back of as my child comes in and asks for his charger. The AI of Brad going down the inside of Drunken Shamrock. Fastest lap 17.6 from Mini Devil, so the fastest lap's changing every single time we go around this track. Langlands trying to make amends for that. It was a good start and then it was a shit start. Crowdin sets a 17.2 to take the fastest lap back. A gap is stabilised between the top three as Langlands has died in the middle of the track. Hope everyone can dodge that one. It's a full safety car. That balance setup definitely was not working in the wet. So that is 3 drivers out of the race, 2 DNF and 1 disqualified. One Eye heads into the pits, as we'll take a look at the penalties. 5 second and a 5 second. So One Eye is going to serve his 5 second penalty, and Cosmo's going to keep his. JJ, there we go. Whoever was asking for JJ is up in P10. Softs in 3 laps. What crack are you on, Ducati? Because I want some. His crowd is backing off. Actually, it doesn't matter if it backs off because they're all going to be bunched up again anyway. Never mind. Susan Boyle's. My house is boiling. 8. So Langlands is just put in Discord, right? He was an 8 front wing and 18 rear wing. No wonder he was dropping back and untouchable on the straights. If he would be facing in the right way, that is. I don't know what's happening. We're about just under a third through the way through the race. So I don't know if a restart will be called or not, but there's nothing in the Discord about it. No one's responding. How much you like ad breaks? Thank you for all the follow, Octa. Click. That's me, Devil. As we watched him on screen, gets a 3-second penalty for corner cutting through turn 2. safety car will hopefully be in this lap. Means we'll go back to another 24 laps of racing to go. We do have XPG driver, that is a McLaren. No, actually, I've both fucking included as well. WRL in McLaren and an AERL driver that have all retired from the race. I'll go back in 2 seconds when baby's crying. So as I'm back, I see the safety car is going to be in this lap. We'll head back onto the sharp end of the field. We'll sit on board with Big Lou and see if he can catch onto this restart. Crowding is going to do, and Crowding gets an initial good launch. But Big Lou manages to keep within a half a second of him as we head down to turn 1. As I've just realised something. Now you're going to hear me clearly, ain't ya? Alright, I've just switched myself so I'm in a party. Crowding has bombed away and is already near enough got that second gap between him and Big Lou. A drive-through penalty for Brad again for a jump start. Now, if this doesn't tell me the lobby's fucked, then yeah. I don't know what to say about that one. Anyway, second gap now between the top two as Liam is clinging onto the back as Platters Live has lost it at the final corner and will be all the way down to 14th. Mini Devil right on the back of James as we head down the straight. Are we going to see guys ahead of him are going to get right nice and close as the Alfa Romeo goes for a switchback, which will bring him across for another switchback, trying to have that outside line around turn 3, which he won't. That car is all over the place for Mini Devil as now he has the best view as Alfa Romeo goes ahead and cuts across the Haas driver to not let him have a challenge to back down the inside of turn 4. That was a good move as Mini Devil takes out the DIHL ball. We don't like them anyway. Zirconium now right on the back of Rapidcon, both ETE drivers in 1st and 5th, so this could definitely be the championship for them if it stays like this. These two are going side by side, and then Players Live is getting involved in it as well as 3 cars battling all the way through Sector 2 as they shuffle back into a single file order, heading now into the final corner to have another challenge and get the slipstream all the way up that straight. We get more followers than originals, you can suck it. As Brad goes in to serve his second drive-through of the day. Big Lou now has got his tyres back up to temperature because he's brought that gap back down to 7 tenths between him and Crowding. Lou is going to try and start making moves now as it's down to 5 tenths, 4 tenths. Crowding must have had a bit of a wobble there in the middle of turn 4 on the exit of turn 4 because that gap is rapidly reducing between the two drivers. As the dry... the dry. Fuck's sake. The weather's got dry. So we will see the dry compound of tyres throughout this race because they're definitely not going to make these last another 21 laps. So it's all about who has the lower downforce settled and who can manage it through this last part of the race. Liam is getting really close to the back of Big Lou. DRS will be enabled quite shortly, I imagine, as they head into the pits. Drive-through 5-second penalty for Big Lou because Liam decided to give him a tap in the rear. Perfect. Well, that one's definitely going to be in the steward's room anyway. So as you were, and let's get the tyre strategies up. So the top two, Crowding and Big Lou, have gone to the hards. They're going to go to the end. Then you've got 4 medium runners behind, followed by a hard runner that went on 4 laps earlier. That's why that McLaren was going so slow at the back. Maybe 2 soft runners. Everybody except the top 3 are on the hard compounded tyre, dry compounded tyre, sorry. As we see these two go side by side through sector 2. Big Lou's just letting him past. As I haven't seen DRS enabled yet, but we will find out down this straight in a second. As the top 3 go into the pits, so everybody will be on the dry compounded tyres. I don't know what the Red Bulls are doing on the soft tyres, if I'm quite honest. Bit of a questionable move, but they will come into life and they will gain a couple of positions throughout the start of this race. Well, the start of this dry part of the race, even. Lou got penalty because Dipshit smoked him in the arse. You don't put it lightly, do you? DRS is enabled. Zirconium now is right on the back of Big Lou. Did Big Lou go a bit higher on the old downforce? Because he is dropping back quite fast from the top 2, as Rapicon is right up Kurt's chauffeur. And then James is even closer with a 3-way battle. He's had a look down the inside. The room was given, and he will go right down past. Or will he make it stick as the outside line? Yep, makes it stick. Shamrock's not going to fight that one too much because of the different types of tyres they got on. Zirconium's dropped off the back of Big Lou, so this Big Lou's tyre is starting to get into a good window as Kurt now is dead. And that is a full course safety car yet again. Wonder what happened there. Well, that is 4 out. JJ up into P6. How many positions has he gained? He has gained 4. One Eye and Zirconium gained 9 positions. But Rapicon, all the way from the back of the pack of P18, is all the way up into P5. He's gained 13 positions, so he's had some good strat calls. He started on an intermediate tyres and got himself all the way up to the top. He did a yarn a lot here. Do remember to yawn and say Carver try to talk. Fucking hell. Right, do remember to give us a follow if you haven't already. I'm going to do another ad break while so it doesn't give you an ad break in the middle of the racing. Pre-roll ads are now disabled for another 32 minutes after this break, so you can thank me later, because that's going to probably be the rest of this race. Are we going to see anybody dip into the pits? Moss, no, not Moss, James heads into the pits because he's on the softs. Brad, the ghost, loves a bit of ghosting, right? Drunken Shamrock, it's in the pits as well, so is Mini Devil. As they will now go on to the... Oh god, Mini Devil, why? You're on the inters, son. You're on the inters. What are you doing? Oh well. Not the best strat call I've seen, honestly. It is safe, of course. We can go back in and get a different set of boots on him. But inters on a dry track. Don't think it's going to work, mate. He goes into the pits. He's gonna get what task is he gonna get? Another set of int. Mini Devil. It looked like he was doing alright until that. Anyway, penalty situation. 3 drivers with a 3-second tyre penalty for track Lewis. Gander. 1 warning for him. No warnings for him. No. Oh. 2. 1. 1. 2. 2. You got penalty. 1. Oh. Couple of people really close to their 3-second time penalty. Well, we'll go in this position, in this camera angle. Him's just doing a Kimi Raikkonen right now. This Big Lou gets a really good run and is side by side heading into turn 1. Are we going to see a pass down the outside? No. Liam managed to cover that off very well. Zirconium had a bit of a sniff as Mini Devil is dropping back like a sack of shit on them inters. Anyway, we'll go back up to the top. Zirconium's right on the back of Big Lou. So is it taking him a while to get them hard tyres back up to temperature as we see these two go side by side through Sector 2. Brad overtakes Mini Devil, who is on them inter tyres. Alfa Romeo is marginally ahead, but the Haas will have the inside line, which will suddenly turn into the outside line. This is a really good battle. The Haas driver has a bit of a wobble. Alfa Romeo puts his nose back into it and backs out of it, and now he's under pressure from James as they head down the straight. Zirconium, is he going to make a move? He has gone down to the inside, down into turn 1 on Big Lou. Big Lou pulls out. Is he going to have a switchback of dreams round turn 3? No, he is going to try and tuck into the slipstream and head into turn 4. We'll go down the inside of turn 4. Does not make the move stick, and now he has the Ferrari up his arse as well. So Big Lou gets swallowed off the start here. Them hard tyres not warming up the way he would have liked. So we'll go back down this end of the field because we see Brad, who is currently ghosted, but apparently is not on his screen, so I'm not just going to ghost through people, but people are just ghosting through him. So, I don't know. His choice. As me, Devil, on them inter-tyres, is still on the inter-tyres and retired from the session on track. Don't know what's going to happen with that one. Anyway, Rapidcon has got past Big Lou now. So what's the tyre situation? Because, yeah, they're all on medium, so they're going to be flying at the start. So is Big Lou just laying off and keeping these tyres towards the end of the race? Or will the mediums make it to the end of the race? We do have 13 laps of racing to go, so they'll be on 20. Mediums will be on for 20 laps. Unless there's another safety car towards the end to make everyone go to soft tyres. But Big Lou needs to get a bit of a move on. As we will have a look at this end of the field as the top two drivers are pulling away from Zirconium. It's currently an ETE 1-3. So we'll see ETE take the championship today, I imagine, at this current standings. But don't discount Liam from catching up to Crowden and taking the lead of this race, as he is closing ever faster, and I feel like we might have a pass down into turn 4. So we'll go back up to Liam, have the DRS, not close enough just yet. So next lap I feel like we will have a battle on our hands for the top two drivers. 3 seconds separates 3rd, 4th and 5th from the top 3. JJ, whoever was asking for him, is in P6. I am fucking knackered. To see James and Cosmo go side by side, and then the other GRC driver just behind. So Mini Devil will set mediums twice and put them on inters. As Cosmo goes really deep into that last turn and loses a couple of positions now. He's all the way down to P11. He was in P7. Not ideal for him. Shit, I've gone the wrong way. Anyway, we're going into turn 1 and ooh, and McLaren got all sorts of squarely on that curb. 3 drivers battling here. Everything's happening now. No one said it is turn 4 there, but Brady's going to say it is turn 4 down the inside. But, Cosmo gets, oh, was it? Oh, fuck me. All confusing. Moss gets back ahead. No, Cosmo gets back ahead of Brad because there's 2 Haas and 2 Red Bulls, confusing the fuck out of me like. Big Lou seems to have worn them tyres up because he's managed to keep and pull back. Rapidcon now. He is losing time to the leaders, however. 13 drivers left after 5 have retired from this race. 1 has been disqualified, which was, I think he was running in P1, as we're seeing the McLaren shoot past the Red Bull now. Down into turn 1, is he going to make a dive past that Haas driver? No, he is not. Meanwhile, at the front, it all stays how it is. Liam is still 3/10 behind Crowding. Got to make that move fast because their mediums will start to die off when they get close to 15 laps. And then it'll be all about them hard tyres, which we should see Big Lou start coming into his own. But we'll go back down to Platters Live as he is really close to the back of James now in Sector 2. What the fuck is going on? I have no fucking clue, Ducati. Not gonna lie, pal. "13 people are watching." So, 15 people. Never mind. It's all changing on my screen for me. Anyway, DRS for all these at the top end. Are we going to see any changes? Zirconium takes a wider line through there. Rapidcon had a little bit of a sniff, which is going to push him back into the grasp of Big Lou down this straight, heading towards turn 4. Liam is only 2 tenths now. Well, now gone back up to 3 tenths out of the exit of turn 4. There's battles all over the shop, because JJ is just clinging on to these guys ahead of him on the battle for P3. 4 seconds the gap now between Zirconium and the leading group. Zirconium holding these guys up a treat right now. Seems to be using that ERS quite wisely through the last sector as well, to keep his rivals behind him. As these two are still going at it. There's a bit of ghosted through each other, but I don't give a fuck. No one seems to be close enough now. Oh, Big Lou on the back of Rapidcon. He is starting to pull into 2 tenths gap now, as Rapidcon is getting ever closer to Zirconium. Zirconium seems to have a good exit out of that last turn, because he seems to have just enough speed to be ahead down into the first turn, but he does now have no ERS no more. That red light is flashing. So is this going to be a move after at the end of this lap? Are we going to see a double overtake where he loses 2 positions, maybe even 3? Or is he going to just lose that 1 position, or maybe even stay ahead? We don't know, as my daughter decides to flop across the bed and hit me. Oh, you bitch. As per the rest of the race, these two are still going out. Cosmo goes, ooh. That was close. What is live is up here to P8. Oh, fuck, are you on it again? Come on, JJ. He's doing quite well. Let's get the position change. No, we want position changes. Got 4 positions. Zirconium up's 10. Rapidcon 14. Lou's lost 2 positions and Liam's gained 3. Couple people, including Shamrock and Cosmo, have gained 5. JJ and Moss gained 4. One Eye and Liam gained 3 positions. Brad has lost 7. As we're missing the battle now into turn 1 between the Haas and the Williams. Are we going to see a pass though? No, we are not. This is a nice. That was a nice angle. Anyway, Zirconium survives another lap. That gap will surely be around about 5 seconds at the end of this lap. 7 laps to go. When are these mediums going to hit rock bottom and drop like a motherfucker? Because you have the 2 hard runners, Crowding and Big Lou, in and amongst these guys. We'll get the tyre situation. JJ's on the mediums as well, so we'll see how this ends. We'll go on board and look behind him. As look, he's got such a good gap heading down into turn 1. That DRS just gets Rapidcon right behind him and into turn 1. So he must be running some really good low wings. Got some good speed down that back straight, down the start straight, sorry. But Rapidcon is going to make the pass now, heading into turn 4 down the inside. Zirconium slots in behind him. So now, Big Lou, you're the next one up. The gap between 3rd and 2nd is 5.2 seconds. Are we going to see that gap dwindle back down now? Rapidcon's got clean air. As the back 2, Cosmo and One Eye are still going at it. But this is the main battle at the minute. It's a good battle for 7th actually as well. We'll see what happens, as Zirconium now has the DRS, but Lou has such straight line speed now compared. He's going to take the inside line down into turn 1. Bit of onion bargies, as sort of would say. But I won't get that one stuck in my head. Big Lou stays behind Zirconium, but now they head down to turn 4, and Big Lou has that straight line speed again. Will take the inside line down into turn 4. Is Zirconium going to try and hang on around the outside? Goes off track a little bit. Big Lou is through, up into P4, and now the chase is on. Rapidcon and Big Lou will need to get a move on to catch back up to this lead and pack up ahead of him. Liam, I have missed it. Liam managed to get ahead of Crowden. These two are going at it. All that time watching this battle for P3, I missed the top 2. Fuck. Anyway, JJ now is starting to bring in. He's still within that second, so let's hope he can get a move on and get past Zirconium as well. He's 1 lap older on them medium compound tyres. Big Lou is not in the DRS of... Is he in the... Yeah, he is. He's just in the DRS of Rapidcon, which is going to help pull him back towards him as we go back up to the top 2, because Liam has been passed again, but we're going to see another pass as Crowding puts him right onto the inside white line. Down to turn 4, Crowding will get passed again by Liam. So Liam is currently leading this race on the medium tyres, 4 laps to go, so it is a battle between these two for the lead at the minute, but all this battling has brought us near enough a second down between Rapidcon and Crowding. So is all this battling going to bring Rapidcon and Big Lou and Zirconium and JJ into the battle? Never know. We could have a late safety car, as Liam has put it in the wall and retired from the session. Try and find his car. There's the Delta. Yeah, we obviously have a Delta glitch, but there is his car. Are we going to see anyone dive in the pits? Drive-through penalty for Cosmo for speeding under the safety car. Big Lou goes into the pits. So this must be a good few laps at the end of this race for Big Lou if he's going to make up some good positions, because he's going to drop down quite far down the order, I think. Currently in 5th. And everyone else behind him goes into the pits. But we'll have that 5-second penalty to serve. Oh. But it is served, and it won't be in case it isn't taken off at the end of his race. But ETE versus RRT at the top end of the field. With ETE, so it's ETE, RRT, ETE in the top 3, and then James. And then you've got JJ, who's managed to get past Lou in the pits. Use that 5-second time penalty. Flat is live, is now on the new softs. Everyone else is below him. 12 drivers left. Everyone will group up. Safety car won't be in this lap, it'll be in the next lap, which means we'll have about 3 laps racing. And it will be on who has the fastest... Shut up, Taylor. Who has the fastest setup. If you haven't already, I keep saying this, there's a load of new faces in the chat. Give us a follow, because this hopefully won't be the last stream we do for GRC. But I'm quite enjoying this. The fact that we're able to qualify the day before, if one I gets the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, it's quite enjoyable, because I'd like to make my graphics as well, and I managed to make a grid graphic and all this stuff, so I don't want that to go to waste. Hopefully in the future we can see more of GRC on this channel. JJ, win this please. The worn tyres, yeah, 18 lap old hards against 18 lap mediums, 17 laps, 15 laps. They could be sitting ducks. We can have 2 more laps of racing. The safety car will be in this lap. So it's all about who's going to go through the field, and there's always going to be collisions as people try and barge the way through in Sector 2 with them soft tyres. There's always going to be collisions. It's just a matter of who can get through the cleanest and avoid all the carnage ahead of them. JJ is the highest soft runner. So let's see how this goes. Oh, what do we think of this race then, guys? There's been a few safety cars and a few VSCs, but it's been quite an enjoyable race, to be fair. And as we see them two get past each other, so I wonder if the penalty's going to randomly pop up for one of them drivers for an illegal overtake. JJ to win. Crowden's going to take this all the way to the end, and it's going to be like a one-lap shootout, I think. Can RLT keep their championship alive as JJ is getting right past this Red Bull as they go side by side down turn 1. Zirconium ahead is making a challenge on the Big Lou now is getting boxed in. JJ is getting past and rising to the side of Big Lou. What happened there? Anyway, down to turn 4 we go. Crowding has a 1.2 second gap lead to Rapicon, so Crowding is making the most of this restart, trying to get away as quick as possible. Meanwhile, in the middle of the pack, everyone's going on it. And I'm sorry, by the way, for Ferdy. JJ is not going to win this race. Unless 11 cars ahead of him die. As we are about to head on to the final lap, we're on with the lead soft runner currently, who can even get his car, might be able to get his car all up into P2. Depending how his last lap goes, as he is getting right into the slipstream of JJ. He's already passed JJ. James, not JJ. All this talk about JJ has got me mixed up with him. Anyway, Big Lou is up into P4 and right on the back of Zirconium now, as we are going to see him try and make a move down into turn 4. Sweeps round the outside all the way up into P3. Big Lou's on a charge. He's definitely not going to be able to win this race unless Crowder makes a mistake, but he might be able to get P2 as we see Zirconium is all the way down in P10. He has had a moment. I don't know what happened there, but we'll look in the middle of the pack now because everybody's starting to jostle for position on these soft tyres as Big Lou Rapicon has made a mistake as well. Trying to push too hard on their mediums. And Big Lou is in P2, 2 seconds off Crowding as they head down towards the finish. ET Crowding will win this race, and I am pretty sure that is the championship for them. Sets the fastest lap, but I'm pretty sure Big Lou will get the fastest lap there as well. Platt is Live will take P3. James will take P4. Brad will take P5. So the Red Bull 4th and 5th. Drunken Shamrock in P6. Moss in P7. Zirconium will come back in P8 after having that last lap spin. One Eye will take P9. Rapid Khan will be all the way in P10. But that is the end. And I believe that is the championship for ETE. Drunken Shamrock gets the fastest driver of the day. I'm reading the chat. One more lap was needed. Yeah, one lap was needed for Lou to try and close down. So there we have it. Just getting confirmation on who actually won. Well, actually won the championship. If ET have managed to win the championship, well, we'll find out in 2 seconds. Ooh. So if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to drop us a follow. Let me know how it went in the Discord. And hopefully we will see you all again very soon on this channel. But until then, I'll run an ad break and then I will fuck off and leave you all alone.